Many of you, we know the holiday means travel.
And there is a lot you may need to consider right now, especially with the Omicron variant, vaccinations, COVID tests for both parents and kids. So we're joined now by CBS senior travel correspondent Peter Greenberg to help us make sense of it all.
All right, Peter, let's start domestically. What are the travel rules if you're going to just another state?
Very, very few of them, actually. It only really applies to people who are unvaccinated, who want to be on the honor system of self-quarantine when they get to another state. Very few people are doing that. The only state that's the exception of that, of course, is Hawaii. They've had separate rules since day one. You need to call ahead and find out what they are, since they do tend to change. But by and large, if you can show proof of vaccination and you're going to get there and maybe get tested again, you can stay and you can go.
All right, and what about traveling internationally? I know it's a whole different ballgame there.
Oh, it's a whole different planet. It's changing by the hour. You're seeing every different country acting in its own self-interest, different rules, different shutdowns. We've seen a number of countries literally shut down over the last 2 weeks. Austria, Germany, the Netherlands, Israel, Japan. So they may stay shut till the beginning of the year, but the rest of the European Union countries are open, and if you can show proof of vaccination, you can go.
Certainly has disrupted some plans for some folks. Let's talk about travel deals, Peter. Is right now the best time to book for holiday flights, or should we wait a little longer?
Well, you're not going to like this answer. The answer is no to both of those. The flights are already 90% full, not just because we're flying, but remember back on November 8th, we opened the doors to all the fully vaccinated foreign travelers who are now visiting their friends and relatives throughout the United States. So the strategic move right now is to book your travel starting January 4th through Memorial Day of next year. That's where you're going to see the best deals, especially if you have a lot of unredeemed frequent flyer miles lying around. Now's the time to redeem them for next year, because it's going to get tougher and tougher once we get into 2022.
Wow, holiday deals, you can forget about it right now. Peter, a winter snowstorm forecast for central and western parts of the country. How could this impact travel plans now and going into the holiday season?
Well, the key to doing that is to get some of these flight tracking apps like Flight Tracker or Flight Radar 24, because the key is not whether or not your flight is listed on time, it's where the plane is coming from to take you where you want to go. You have to figure out where that plane is to determine if should you even go to the airport, because the weather might be great in Houston. That doesn't help you if the plane's coming from, New York and it's snowed in.
Yeah, a lot of checking and rechecking. Peter Greenberg, live in sunny San Diego, California. Thank you for the advice today.
Yeah, right.